8 facts you didn't know about pirates. Number 8. Davy Jones' locker. Davy Jones' locker is a real nautical term that dates back to the 1700s. Davy Jones was sailor slang for the devil. To send somebody to Davy Jones' locker didn't mean sending them to the bottom of the ocean, but to hell. Number 7. Jonah. As early as 1611, there are written accounts describing a person who brings bad luck to a ship as Jonah. If a man was marked as a Jonah, he was doomed to be thrown overboard. If the trouble persisted, the pirates suspected they'd thrown the wrong man overboard and would sometimes toss the original accuser to appease the ghost of the innocent man. I, for one, wouldn't be pointing fingers. Number 6. Earrings. Those gold and silver earrings those guys wore, not just a fashion choice. They believed wearing pierced earrings of precious metals, gold and silver for example, would help their eyesight. Also, if they were stranded, marooned, or left in port, they could cut off pieces of the earrings to trade or barter with. At least you never had to worry about losing your wallet. Number 5. Whistling up a storm. Ever heard the saying to whistle up a storm, or anything for that matter, to blank up a storm? Well, you can thank the pirates. Why? Because they believed that whistling on a ship could cause the weather to turn stormy, as in to whistle up a storm. Good thing I can't whistle, might be accused of being a Jonah. Number 4. Hollywood. I hate to ruin the fun and fantasy of pirates, but Hollywood has, as it's done with so many things, pulled the wall over your eyes. Nobody ever walked a plank outside of a Hollywood-produced film. Pirates weren't known for being particularly patient, and it was a whole lot easier just to chuck someone over the side. Number 3. Mr. Teach. You can't have a list about pirates without talking about Edward Teach, or, as you might know him, Blackbeard. He was undoubtedly the most feared of pirates and was famous for placing strands of hemp rope in his hair and lighting them on fire, so as always to be enveloped in smoke. The fear many had of Blackbeard turned out to be completely justified, as in his final battle it took 5 large caliber gunshot wounds and over 20 deep cuts from cutlasses, including one across his throat, to kill him. What's more amazing is that his fearsome reputation was built in just 2 or 3 years. Number 2. Not Too Shabby. Piracy wasn't considered a bad job. Many pirates chose the life, and whenever a pirate stopped a merchant ship, it was not uncommon for some of the merchants to join the pirates. There were only 2 options for honest work at sea, merchants or military service, both of which had terrible conditions. Sailors were underpaid, routinely cheated on their wages, beaten at the slightest provocation, and often turned into slave labor. The surprisingly democratic and humane life aboard a pirate ship seemed preferable to many, especially considering the potential for massive payouts. Number 1. Pioneers. Pirates weren't all sexist criminals. In fact, they were extremely forward-thinking. The ports which were pirates controlled were often run democratically, as were things on board. They took public votes, followed complex rules which everybody helped develop, although the captain did set down most of them, and they are even credited with inventing health insurance. If you lost a leg in a fight, you were granted money from the ship's holds. If you only lost a few fingers on your non-dominant hand, you'd still get a payout, just not as much. It's also a myth that they were lowlifes. There are many notable pirates, including Captain Kidd, who were extremely wealthy before they ever got into the trade. And did I mention they were equal opportunity employers? They didn't care what nationality you were, or even if you were male, female, gay, or lesbian. If you could sail, fight, follow the rules, and had no qualms about calling yourself a pirate, you were in. That's it for this top 8. If you want a cool new countdown every Tuesday, hit that big red button down below. Or if you want to catch out a few more of our videos right now, click on either of these thumbnails, or head on over to our main page. Top 8 Studios is on Facebook and Google+, and if you have an idea for our next countdown, comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all next week.